through. You already talked about the Wukong. It feels like the obvious choice here. Poppy, okay, a bit of disengage here. Yeah. And there are a lot of dashes. You do mention something right.
Yeah, so it's going to end up being... I occasionally do that, mention something right.
No,
well, glad I could do that.
You always mention something right. I just had to... Lince's double longsword and tunneler versus a single tunneler. Bit of excess damage here on the Pantheon as Fleshy comes in. The quickness interrupted the crash down. The shockwave on the way out. That ain't it. The disengage ain't hit either. A good spread of the damage from Chayak, but in the end, MKOI have to run away, losing away 2 grubs as well.
Miscommunication between Jojo and Alvaro apparently there, because the shockwave came out, maybe expecting Alvaro to go into the play. Of course, he didn't have the Magnet Storm level 6 to make a bigger impact of it. You see that flash sheet. One of the things about Alvaro...
It's going to be way too late, so...
Wait, there might be a Pantheon ult coming in, actually. There we go.
Onto Chayak and onto Jojo as well. He's flashed under turret. He won't be able to escape this. First blood over to Chayak. Nicely done from Link.
Yep. By the way, which is actually kind of nice for them.
Dragon.
What is it that Finn said? You know, 3 dragons is the threat yesterday. Well, they're on their second one after this. Is there going to be a contest?
Like that. 2 dragons.
About that.
Promise. 3 dragons. The promise. Something's a promise.
Everything's
a
promise. Everything's a promise. Ocean Soul. No, it's not. It's the second one. There is Herald. Oh, we might have a fight around Herald. Come on. This might be our chance for actual.
Maybe MKOI going to save a Shattering Strike. Magnet Storm into Linces. They're targeting the jungle with the shields up. Oh, yeah, 2-man ultimate. What are they doing? MKOI just ran in with not enough damage against the Pantheon with
the damage. Well, maybe they can if they're not the last one holding the gate there. Left alone in the choke point, invites out to pick up an easy kill, pick up an easy Herald.
Such an overexertion. I know we're getting a replay in a second, but like, Linces literally pressed E. And he negated.
Yeah. Wait, do they shed every year as well?
I don't know.
Oh, here's the ults.
Hey, let's shed a kill on top. Mirwin is probably going to die, question mark. Linces in the way, bopped away, but the burst is going to be still enough. Fleshy flashes in. Beautiful engage. And now MKOI are on the run. It's Elyoya by himself. We ain't having fun. And Nucko, he's got flash. Pop! Ooh, not enough seconds. If MKOI get the dragon, based on what was used, then absolutely you take that loss. Elyoya's going to start with the sun up against the wall, but Linces is hard to kill. Teleport going to be burned as well. That's Nucko from the rear. Note that Mirwin also has TP. He hasn't burnt it yet. As the poke onto Linces at half HP might be more impactful.
Watch out for these choke points. Vitality trying not to play around this spot. This is the dangerous spot. If they can walk in through here instead, that line, it's much safer for them, much harder to play around that with a shockwave and the equalizer. MKOI need to try and find a way to funnel Vitality into the AoE if it does come to a fight.
But look at what Jojo's doing. Even on a ward, he's zoning out the whole of Vitality. They walk in, they get dissonance. Happened to Fleshy, happened to Linces, and now with a shockwave, it happens to them all. Equalizer onto Kazi. He's saved by Fleshy, but Vitality are only just alive. The zoning pressure, beautiful from Jojo. And with that, they move to Zol.
Just trying to take this down. Vitality maybe feeling a bit of the pressure of time against them. Going towards the outer calm. See if they can get something out of the big objective.
They're losing bot turret. They're losing the next wave onto inner. Alvaro is low, and that's going to help out. Vitality are doing this on a ward. Redemption's going to come down. I think that's a friendly one, and it is. So it's going to be taken. Artican, okay. MKOI are not going to commit. Vitality will be in a lot of trouble with sieging we've already seen and how easy it is. Nucko is going to step up and sneak the turret. That pull back through. Nucko gets us. He now takes the portal in as well. Alvaro's here on the other side. That time the portal's punished. Nucko dies to Baron.
MKOI, huge advantage going into this fight.
That's a big whoopsie for Vitality. Flash from Fleshy, matched by Jojo, but now look how TP is at half HP. Danger calls as Alvaro gets a Magnet Storm. Realm Warp defensively. Chyk's pulled out of it in the meantime. Equalizer slows down Vitality. They can't get back in the fight. And yes, Dragon may reset, but it's the 3v5.
I mean, Linces has flash, he has smite, but I don't know if he's going to be allowed to get close.
Crispy dog. Kazi's going to run for his life. He's burning down, by the way. He's lucky to be alive at 30 HP, but MKOI, soul in the bag. And
onto someone like Super, you're still losing your AD carry. So MKOI, you've done a lot of hard work.
Fleshy. Oh, he's up against the wall. He's crashed down on. He's got a quickness, but Super just one-shots him. Kazi trying to run away. Equalizer on his head. Alvaro looking for a re-engage with his flash up and available. What did I just say? The Hex Rift team has just picked up a kill. Jojo steps up with Shockwave available. Alvaro gets a freebie. Ball galore and everything in between. And Alvaro happy to sacrifice his life. Chayak steps up to the table. At full HP, he's got an opportunity. Vitality is slowly losing grips on this game.
But the ult's coming in.
He's coming in. Linces, no. May as well. Nice try.
Objective so much better than Vitality in this first game.
You're very right. Again, I think it's been intelligent play. We've talked it up enough, but it does feel like, you know, a lot of games are just shown by gold value and generically they're right. This was not one of those games in the early portion. MKOI's comp, they did play it steady, and this is them reaping the rewards. 6+ K gold lead right now, and even better, the Baron's already at 2.5K, just taking it. Now sieging top. Vitality, they're losing their base, and they're not even here yet. Mid's getting pushed in as well. Inhibitor comes next. Vitality doing good damage, but remember, they have Elder. Elyoya for the disengage. Fletchy, good engage in the back, but they're fighting with one hand tied behind their back. Chayak gets a kill though. Wait, almost winning against Elder. It's noble, it's valid, it's valiant. But MKOI have still got the burn.
It's valiant, noble, but it is all entirely too late. They have not been able to find their guards.
Now, outside of my words of non-wisdom, his movement abilities, big lenses, gets tagged out by distance. Jojo is unreal, but flashing over the wall. One gets caught out. Bombed on and dead. The Poppy ult's down as well. Wait, that's a shutdown. Fletchy will die for it. 4v4. Super's ult is unleashed for the time being, or rather he was not. He gets between worlds. The jump down coming through. Lenses engaged from Alvaro though, and the arc glider ruined. Hits from afar. MKOI are still strong, but second point. They've lost their AD carry. They've lost Mirwin. Dragon's still sitting there.
Vitality have the damage. Both the solo lane is alive. It's a stand-up. They're waiting for the Poppy.
Oh, it only hits one, but Chayek's still here as the 1v3 gets cracked down, shut down, and hit in the face. MKOI have a smite. Nucko's gonna try. He does not get it.
God damn close. Yeah, Mirwin tried to get the Hex Gate out of flash forwards from that rune prison. And it went down very, very easily. Honestly, just the equalizer not being there.
11.5K is what they're dealing with this time. Lince is going to face check first against Elder. I don't know if that's the idea, but onto Elyoya, maybe it's correct. Alvaro gets it engaged. Elyoya's getting low, but there's the burn, there's the turn, and everything in between. Meanwhile, that top lane is about to die. Nucko burning down for his life. Mirwin will chase it down while Elyoya charged in with the rest of MKOI. Vitality chance the first have been taken away. But MKOI have returned with a triple over to Super and a long game one. The Spaniards are on fire once again.
Slow and steady wins the race for MKOI in game one. It's a little drawn out. We can't deny how impactful and effective it was. Fissure as well. MKOI once again find themselves with a ton of defensive tools. The Xayah we talked about does come in for Kazi. He has been exceptional on this pick so far, this split. I'm not going to lie though. Vitality look very squishy, and it looks like they have to play quite aggressive style with Chayak is going to put in here. He wants to shove, he wants to roam, and he wants to make plays. Not making plays like this, though.
Red line going in, forces the flash, but the fate gets sealed, and Chayak maybe two with it. A Winter's Bite sets him up, but the regain Lince is here in the nick of time. It's beautiful from Vitality, but Elyoya's taking a while to die. That passive is so too much. Heal comes in as well. The stun and the re-engage. Lince comes in, but he can't kill Elyoya. You can't kill Elyoya. A Wukong versus Triple H.
So it should just be 3 for MKOI. Say that actually Super recalling himself. Vitality does think they can sneak one. I don't think they're approaching the pit.
No, I mean, it's a clear down from Lince. He's going for his buffs instead for now. Raptors and thinking about it, okay, maybe I come in a little bit late. As Fleshy looks for the gank, Super tries to push the wave, Dredge line into depth charge. Alvaro's on the way to help out, but Kazi's too low. Fleshy, very Civer versus this comp. Like, again, the draft is showing its head. Now mid. Let's ask, how does Chayak get out?
He doesn't.
He does not. For Vitality, considering how MKOI have really been keeping up the pace. Especially since they lost those 3 grubs as well. But TF in a side lane just not going to have the same effect like the Yasuo too. Nice when you have good split push.
He has significant ability to outplay, but he needs help. There are 3 people currently in his lane.
And Mirwin with the need to work out. No wind wall. Nucko's in so much trouble. Last breath, but he flashes the way after getting the Steel Tempest knock up. Help from Fletchy, please. Get me out. The President shall survive as he runs by Fletchy's
really
side.
chasing this.
MKOI, that's a flash from Elyoya. Gets Cyclone up. Nucko thought he was out until now. Fletchy's got a concussive blow on his head. He will survive, but this jungle's going down with it. And you're right, Nucko needs some damn help.
I mean, if you have TF ult to go into his lane, it feels a lot better. We might see a bit of a fight in the spot side still.
Fleshy came back in, he's been concussive blow. Here's Linces coming, Kazi will be there first, there'll be a numbers advantage. MKOI stuck around for too long, and Miwan's going to come in without ulti. Look at the health bars, as now that TF ulti's coming in. Linces gets over the wall, but back over. It's a juke, Kazi can't find Super. Blue buff taken in the end, but Kazi gets the kill. More worth, re-engage. Linces there, Nucko TP for the kill. Treads on in, a last breath on a kill.
Time.
He came out a little bit before Yono.
I think Vayne wants a word with that. Kazi getting a good trade onto Super.
Oh, but Super just holding on, nicely done. Kazi getting exhausted, Alvaro's in as well. Now that we get the Destiny out, Kazi's feathers go to
Oh!
Super sniped! I think that guy's Australian, that came right back.
Super with the sharp shooting there. Takes down Kazi, who initially thought he was getting the better of him. Absolutely not the case. Super turns, burns, opens up a Herald angle.
Charge
Maybe
two.
take 2 turrets down here. They've got 3 grubs, remember.
It's going down so quickly. Now with the charge out, look, even the defense from Linces has to bring out his ulti, and Flesh is going to help defend, but that turret going down, I guarantee you, Elyoya turns into an engage. Not just 2 turrets, but with a Fate Seal, 2 kills. Vitality are burning, and MKOI are lighting the fuse.
And it's another time where Vitality just can't start the fight on their terms. And Kazi tries to go in for a hard trade and just does not expect MKOI to have the players there at the play ready and waiting to disengage and to help out their teammate. Miwan, again with the 3 grubs, going to be pushing in towards this top side as well. MKOI takes so much across the map off of one poorly timed engage from Vitality.
It just seems like
anyway, but the extra gold going over could really come back to bite them. And yes, there's some decent CC coming on the way back, but that's going to be a problem because Super, well, it's in the name, isn't it? Can really start to pop off. Nucko, you have to queue.
Swim wall is down, knock-ups there, but Alvaro gets away, he holds on for now. Linces runs into a Glacial Fissure. Dredge line is good, depth charge even better, triple knock-up. There we go, sets up the final breath is set. Super getting hit hard, a double knock-up again, Nucko, so close. Super will be able to get away with Vitality. It's a winning fight. Kazi stands strong, the health bar's not good. Dredge line almost onto Super, but from over the wall, Kazi does his best, even while exhausted. Miwan gets gold carded. And I think Nucko is him. Maybe I overglazed a little bit, but I think for Vitality, it was a very well-won fight where MKOI was the one to take it. Nucko, wrong timing, I guess. He is dead. Triax here, he can't full vision. Double control wall placed down. 3rd dragon for Vitality if they can get a steal. Linces needs this Nucko coming from an angle, but the Cyclone is immense. Setting up with the Glacial Fissure, and Jojo! Oh, he's ended the show! A triple kill, Triax. Ulti's out, he's embarrassed because the better mid laner is clapping Vitality.
The better brother wins. By the way, the title of better brother depends entirely on who wins the last team fight. So it was Yasuo up until that. It's the way that brothers rule on Series 2, then they could leapfrog them, face Fnatic in the first round of playoffs instead.
Set up.
Fight around the Baron.
They found Fleshy with a Winter's Fight, concussive blows. He's got nowhere to go. The door's up again. Dredge line is a whiff. Flash away from Fleshy. Outrose low, but Elyoya does it again, and Jojo spikes the ball down. He's stunned up though. Great gold card, but will he die? Will he die? The feathers are out. Kazi doesn't get a root, and therefore Super reigns supreme. If it's not one carry from MKOI, it's the other.
Super goes man mode. Shy, can he escape? No! Miwan takes the last kill of the fight. Baron on the table for MKOI. Getting all 5 members of Vitality for just the cost of their mid laner. 5 for 1, Baron in tow.
Baron, 10,000 gold just about. It's replay time because Fleshy really wanted this fight. Well,
it did, and you know, Jojo in a great position, so you kind of jump forwards and jump back. The shield from the Braum is doing so much work in these fights, and it allows him.
It was like...
No, but I think there's like a bunch of different things in there. You mentioned the Cyclone and Goy just blowing up and blowing up the backline and putting the Cyclone in place. The shield as well from Avaro. There's so much disruption. Vitality, this is why 5v5s really were where they wanted to avoid, really. They wanted to get those picks somewhere else. They've not been able to do so. Jojo will be able to stop her back onto Linces.
I think he can 1v2 at this point. I am convinced. Maybe without the IE, maybe it's going to be a hard task, but I'm convinced that Jojo's that strong. He's level 17 as well, and Nucko, the strongest, is now 15.
Super pushing in with his cohort of bodyguards. Yoya and Elvira saying, okay, you want to find a pick on him? Nope. We have the defensive crew here. Moving on the bot side. Also quite hard to pick off too, because he can just go into his W against the TF. It's not like Chai can really get a clean pick onto him. Typically 1-3-1, very dangerous even when you have the Baron, especially against something like a TF. They've just not been able to play around this defensive play from MKOI though.
Nuka looking for an angle. They've found one there on the left side, but Elyoya, it's a bait. Cyclone is out, Dredgeline is in, but remember, Elyoya has another task. He's got another Cyclone. Linces is engaging. The Fish is out. Elyoya looking for the angle. Kazi can't angle in himself. Mewan gets a kill while Jojo joins in. You think it looks good, but there drops Nuko. A bait sealed into Chike and Vitality. This drum has just gone kaput. The leaders of Group A, the lords of Group A. You thought it was French, but no, it is Spanish. It is the mighty MKOI again, who lead the LEC.
Do not leave Movistar KOI out of your conversation.